Okay, so I'm doing my controls here. Or this is the control. This is the clear tube. It was tube B. It was the one that was clean that I was trying to contaminate. I just rinsed these out in heated water, hot water, and try to get them cleaned up. So I'm starting hopefully with relatively clean tubes. Okay, so blow tube, the clear blow tube here. Um, okay, just should generate a flat signal that's 0.000. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this one clean, and I'm not gonna hesitate. Clean it with soap and water some more and maintain it. I mean, it's got some residue on it. I can see. I might clean it up more. The whole point of this tube is to have a clean control. Okay. This is the tube I'm going to contaminate with an alcohol delivery system, essentially. Uh, it's already contaminated with some gum, which actually, is kind of what I'd like. I'd like to, create, have some sort of a gum-based or gum-derived coating, just has a little bit of alcohol in it, and show that generates, essentially a contaminated tube. Okay, so for my previous work with Ferragamo black here, I'm just going to spray this tube down. I'm going to spray this tube down. I know that Ferragamo black generates this, so I'm just going to spray this thing down, get the residual off of it. Got a very nice smelling blow tube here. I also want to note, I don't want to touch the other blow tube, but the tape kind of conceals it. There's effectively a reservoir. It looks like to generate a constant pressure or laminar flow or something, there's a valve in this thing, and there's like a reservoir around the valve or behind the valve that easily it provides basically a fermentation chamber or something, effectively, in terms of the biochemistry. I'm not sure why it was there. It clearly is like an aerodynamic effect here. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna blow with the my contaminated Ferragamo black tube here. And actually, I'm gonna open the doors here. So I get the so essentially I'm breathing fresh air. As I could demonstrate yesterday, that just spraying it around can generate a false positive. I should be able to use the control tube to show that that's what it's the tube and not the air, essentially. So okay, I'm waiting 15 more seconds for this thing to reset. But I can see there's Ferragamo black on the inside of this tube, so I assume this is going to demonstrate at least that you can contaminate a blow tube, and I should do that, by being able to pop in the control tube here, which isn't contaminated. I can almost taste the Ferragamo black in here too. Okay, so I'm generating a false positive right now with this contaminated blow tube. And yeah, it's at a ridiculously high level. Okay, yeah, failed. It's at the 0.25 level. So I'm going to pull this contaminated blow tube out, and I'm going to put in the control tube here. And I'm just going to open the doors here for a second again. Okay, so I gotta wait 2 minutes for the unit to reset. After blowing a .25, which is, you know, I think you'd have to drink like a fifth or something, a fifth of like 80 proof alcohol to get up there, or something. Yeah, the unit wants to reset. What a surprise! So in this case, it's I don't have a problem waiting 2 minutes here. Once it does, I'm gonna go back to the Ferragamo black blow tube here, and see how long Ferragamo black will contaminate that thing. It might be interesting to see if it does contaminate it for an extended period of time. Once you spray that thing down in Ferragamo black, what is it? 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute? How long does the residual alcohol, is it still being detected here? But at this point, I think I've at least demonstrated that, yeah, blow tubes can become contaminated, so there should be no question about that. It should be obvious that I've already demonstrated that you can contaminate a blow tube with by chewing sorbitol-based gums. So you should, the idea of sorbitol contamination is obvious. So the only question is a sorbitol contaminated tube over a period of months, okay, likely to turn into an alcohol contaminated tube? Okay, this is again organic chemistry 101, I think I'm getting a little buzz off of Ferragamo black here. Okay, so now interestingly enough, the device is now picking up something else on the control tube. Why is that? This was the source of the alcohol. I got the car doors open, okay? The car's been ventilated for, a good 2 minutes here. Okay, I just saw the score. So I just passed the breathalyzer test. I'll demonstrate this by turning the car on. It was a 0.2. Okay, so this went down from a 0.2, from a 0.25. Okay, which is approaching the lethal blood alcohol content level. And again, obviously this is measuring my blood alcohol content, to 0.02, which is below the magic number, which is 0.025. So I'm going to continue to I'm going to put the contaminated blow tube. I'm going to open up the rear doors too here. And probably the sunroof. I want to ventilate the car. I gotta wait 2 minutes for this thing to reset, so I want to more clearly ventilate the car, and a little better light would probably not hurt either. since you have to inhale, I actually inhaled quite a bit of Ferragamo black there. Yeah, I definitely could feel something in it when I was inhaling, and it's now giving me a little bit of a headache or something. Mildly intoxicating effect or something. It's not exactly something I'm happy about. Let me open the doors here. Of course, it's not drinking alcohol, though, is it? It's inhaling it. Anyways, I'm sure that humor won't be appreciated by any state clowns. But I definitely am feeling slightly dizzy from just doing that test. It's going to be very interesting to see if I can pull that blow tube out here once I generate a perfectly flat signal on the control tube. How much residual is left on there. Okay, so I still don't have a flat signal here yet. I got a 0.01, so the ostensible blood alcohol content, just dropped in half within whatever 2 minutes here or something. Again, that should drastic changes. There shouldn't be drastic changes in blood alcohol content dropping in half within minutes or something. This is going to be part of my arguments. Is just looking at the data that's being presented here is there's a problem with that. These readings, you blow a clean, one of the examples of that is even more drastic. Is I blew a perfectly clean 0.000, okay, and then 5 minutes later it's a 0.045, which is almost double the threshold. This is ridiculous. Still have a headache or something, mildly intoxicated from that Ferragamo black. It's not pleasant. It's certainly anything but encouraging me to go out and drink alcohol or something. You always hear these stories about, oh my God, somebody slipped a whatever